I strongly believe in abstinence, and I believe that abstinence is beneficial in having a strong, lasting relationship. Depending on your values, depending on your goals, and the kind of relationship you want. If you desire to build a strong relationship, a healthy relationship, a fulfilling relationship, then you should practice abstinence. If you haven't tried it before, try it. Try something new. Hey, you've been having failed relationships, you've been having relationships that did not work. Why not try something new? Abstinence. And of course, as a Christian, God requires that we keep sex for marriage in the first place. So, come on, what are we talking about here? So, if you are a Christian, you should maintain this standard in the first place. You should practice, you should keep your body. You should keep your body. And one of the reasons I believe it, that's my opinion, and I believe it strongly, that one of the reasons why we have high rates of infidelity and divorce in marriages today is because of premarital sex. I believe it strongly, because from my personal observation, from what I have looked around and observed in societies, I believe it strongly. I've come to that conclusion and I'm 100% convinced of this. Hello, my name is MC and you are welcome to Talk with MC. Yeah, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly just click on the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you, so please do comment and share with every young lady out there and maybe and young guys. So alright, so today I am going to be talking about some of the benefits of abstinence. Yeah. If I'm not able to finish, then I'll definitely have a part 2. I will name this one part 1. Benefits of abstinence, part 1. Okay, now one of the benefits of abstaining from sex before marriage is that when you abstain from sex, when you take sex completely out of the picture in dating, you get to focus on the things, the real things that matters. Things like emotional intimacy. A lot of people confuse physical intimacy with emotional intimacy. And this is what sex does. Sex gives you these cloudy emotions. A lot of people think they are in love because of sex. They think that they are in love. They think that, oh my God, I can't deal with this person. And when you check their thoughts, if you read their thoughts, all they are thinking about is the kisses, the smooching, the sexual activities, the sex itself, that's what they're thinking about, nothing else. You don't think about how we spent time together, how we had this conversation, this person's values. When you ask, you can't really find any substantial thing that you love about this person. It's how he touches me, and all those sexual things. I am not saying that it's sex. Don't get me wrong, sex is beautiful. Sex is wonderful. Honestly, God created it. Abba now. It's beautiful and good. But it is important that you keep it, because it is like trying to get to the end and avoiding the process. That is what sex should be. The end result should be when you're going on a journey. You want to fly. Having sex is like flying instead of enjoying the journey of going to that destination. That's what having sex is. It gives you a premature satisfaction, a premature intimacy, and removes that journey of building something that is that is deeply rooted. That's the word, deeply rooted. Something that takes a deep root, that has a solid foundation, that will stand the test of time. Most times, if you look at a relationship that is having issues, or a marriage that has been having issues, premarital sex was involved. Now, another benefit of abstaining from sex before marriage is you get to focus on the other things. Like I said, you get to focus on building on your mutual values, emotional compatibility. And a lot of people, I hear people say that why they have sex is because they want to check their sexual compatibility. If you have sex to check sexual compatibility, how many people are you going to sleep with? How come the previous ones you slept with, it didn't work out? The previous relationship you had, if sex is the most important thing. People say, oh, I want to build, how do I know that you love me? How do I know that we are close if we don't have sex? Then that means people who patronize commercial sex workers, that means they are close to those ones too now. Physical intimacy is the least of things you should be worried about. If there is emotional intimacy, eventually there's most definitely a chance that you would be sexually compatible. Yes, someone that you are emotionally compatible with, you would be definitely sexually compatible with this person. So you don't need to go and do the do before you find out if you are sexually compatible with this person or not. How many people do you want to do the do with? Okay, fine, you now find out and then you move to the next, and then is that how you do testing? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, honestly. Another benefit of abstaining is that when you abstain from sex, you get to build mutual trust for each other. There's a trust that comes with it. There's a trust that nothing else would bring. When you guys get married, or you are in that relationship, even if you guys don't end up getting married, there's just this trust, this sense of value you guys give to each other, this sense of friendship that nothing else can break. The both of you will have this mutual respect, mutual trust that both of you would share. And that's that. And another thing is that another benefit that I love so much is discipline. You see, abstaining, choosing to abstain gives you this discipline, this self-discipline, this strength, this inner strength, this patience, this ability to put your body under subjection. It will eventually benefit you in marriage, because you don't know. Yes, when you get married, yes, we're going to get married, we're going to be having sex every day. It might not be like that, and there are different situations. I mean, marriage is full of different stages. There are some situations that will come where you might not, you stop having sex all the time. You stop for a while. Maybe one person traveled, or one person is here, is sick, or pregnancy, for instance, or even childbirth. This can put a little bit of break on your mathematics, can put a little bit of break. And then if you have not trained yourself, you have not disciplined yourself to stay without sex, most times you end up having sexual urges for people you have no business having sexual urges for, because you have not trained yourself. You know, our body is how we train it. You train your body, and once you train your body starts responding to you. That's in the way you have trained it. A lot of people cannot stay for a full month without having sex, and that's bad. Sex is an appetite. and it is an appetite is trained. You train your appetite. So abstaining, practicing abstinence helps you to put your appetite in control, your sexual appetite in control. And when a man, especially for the man's part, because it's harder for men, when a man knows how to control his sexual appetite, oh my God, that's a man who's on top. That's a man. There's this narrative out there that men think with their penis. Oops, that is not true. A real man doesn't. A real man knows how to put his that sexual organ is meant to be controlled. It's not supposed to control you. It's not supposed to control you. Talk more of a woman. Talk more of a woman. You should be able to put your body under subjection, and that is what abstinence will do for you. It creates this self-discipline that nothing else can give to you. Self-discipline, self-satisfaction, and then abstinence would give you something. It creates a delayed gratification, something to look forward to. Yes, something when you finish having all the sex that you should have. What are you looking forward to again? Or what? Okay, what? Living together. So it gives you this anticipation. This anticipation. I tell you, it's fun. There are people who this practice is something that even some non-Christians do it. I've seen some couples that were living together. They were living together, but when they decided to get married, when they fixed their wedding date, they decided to stay away from each other, so that they will have something to look forward to, something to anticipate. Come on, there's a sea finish that comes in marriage. You can't hide from it. You can't run away from it. There's a sea finish that comes with marriage. I'm sorry if you are not in Nigeria. I don't know how. I don't know how I would say this. I don't know how I interpret sea finish. Maybe if I figure it out, I would write it on my screen and all that. But for now, please, this is how we say it. It's a Nigerian parlance. This is how we say it. Sea finish. You know, when you are used to someone, you are over familiar. You are not over familiar with someone. There's this over familiarity that comes with marriage. Okay, I think that's it. See, finish over familiarity. There's this over familiarity that comes with marriage that sex brings, being naked with each other brings. So why should you have that before you get married? That is why most people break up. Time that you should use to build solid friendship, time that you should use to discover each other, discover your values, discover your standards, plan your future. You are using it to exchange bodily fluids and doing all sorts of things, and then tomorrow you wake up and say, I don't think I can marry this girl again. I don't think I can marry this, and all that. Especially for the men's part. That's your wife, that wife material that you are looking for. You have probably ruined it by having sex with that woman. So just why don't you try something new and decide, okay, if you have decided that you want to get married, I want to marry and I want to date, my next relationship is going to be intentional. Try abstinence, practice abstinence. Just give it a try and see. Just try it. I promise you. If you put it right, if you get it right, I promise you, if you practice other things right, like setting boundaries, self-love, and others, and add abstinence to it, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. Give it a try. Alright, till next time, I'm still going to talk more about abstinence because it's something that I'm passionate about, so I'm still going to share more about it. So my next video will be benefits of abstinence and reasons why you should practice abstinence. Part 2. If you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for now? Please now, just click on the subscribe button so that this ministry can move to the permanent side. All right, click on the subscribe button. Give me a like, comment, and share. Till next time, thank you for watching. Bye, and keep being beautiful.